a call. Through doubts and fears, find your inner thrall. Every setback a chance to reclaim. Let your passion ignite, let it flame.
Welcome to the Living Well, Living Rich podcast. Today we're taking a closer look, sort of a deep dive, into a book that's really making waves for anyone looking at, digital assets. It's called Crypto Millionaire: How to Invest in Cryptocurrency and Build Wealth.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's more than just a basic intro. It feels like a real practical roadmap for understanding and, engaging with cryptocurrency as a way to build wealth.
It really is. And the vision behind it comes from Dr. Shu Chen Hou, PhD. Her background is fascinating, actually. She moved from a solid science career into writing, music composition, and then founded Kokoshungsan Ltd. And what drives Kokoshungsan, and you really see it in the book, is this core idea that knowledge can change destinies and education has the power to change the world. Mm-hmm. It's all about access, making education available to help people grow, develop professionally, and achieve financial independence.
That's a really powerful mission behind it. So for you listening, our goal here today is to give you a good review of this book, pull out the most important bits. We want to lay out a clear path so you understand what crypto actually is, how to navigate the markets, which can seem pretty wild, and importantly, how to build wealth responsibly. We'll look at the mechanics, the investment strategies Dr. Hou suggests. The risks, definitely need to talk about those, and the future outlook. The aim is for you to feel well equipped and informed. Dr. Hou calls the book a passport to a world of financial possibilities, and we want to help you start that journey. Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. Dr. Hou's book defines cryptocurrency basically as digital or virtual money secured by cryptography operating outside the usual financial systems. But what's the real shift here? Is it just digital cash, or is there something more fundamental?
That's a great starting point because no, it's not just digital dollars or pounds. The huge thing, and the book really hammers this home, is the decentralization. It's about taking out the middlemen, the banks, the governments. It puts control directly into the hands of individuals over their own assets. That's revolutionary compared to the old financial world.
And the origin story is almost like something out of a thriller novel, right?
Totally. Ideas about digital cash were around in the 80s, 90s, but crypto, as we know it, really burst onto the scene in 2009 with Bitcoin. Created by Satoshi Nakamoto, this figure, or maybe group, nobody knows for sure, still a mystery, and their white paper, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, wasn't just proposing a new currency, it was the blueprint. Blueprint for this completely decentralized system, a real challenge to how things were done, enabling transactions without needing a central authority.
Yeah, and this is where it gets really interesting, because underpinning all of that, the engine driving it, is blockchain technology. Dr. Hou explains it really well. It's like a shared digital ledger. It's decentralized, it's immutable, meaning it can't be changed once something's recorded, and it's transparent. It records every single transaction across this huge global network. Think of it like a digital chain. Each block holds transaction data chained together securely. And for you, the listener, the key thing is that transparency and immutability. It builds trust without needing a bank in the middle. And keeping it secure are these things called consensus mechanisms, like proof of work, POW, which Bitcoin uses, or the newer, more energy-friendly proof of stake, POS.
Exactly. And building on that blockchain foundation, cryptocurrencies themselves are purely digital assets. They have some really distinct features. Being digital means they can be sent anywhere, anytime, 24/7. No banking hours, no borders, really. Decentralized means no single entity controls it or can just block transactions. Security comes from heavy-duty cryptography. It makes them very hard to fake or tamper with. Then there's pseudonymity. Transactions are tied to wallet addresses, not your actual name, giving some privacy. And crucially, programmability. Platforms like Ethereum allow for smart contracts, basically self-executing contracts, and decentralized apps or dApps, so much more than just sending money.
Right, you can talk about crypto without focusing on Bitcoin, the original, the pioneer. Dr. Hou points out its unique feature, a fixed supply. Only 21 million Bitcoin will ever exist. That's why people compare it to digital gold. It's scarce. And transactions. They bypass banks, governments. It's person-to-person or peer-to-peer. To actually own it, you use digital wallets. Could be software on your phone, a separate hardware device, even printed on paper. So what's the takeaway for you? It represents a fundamental shift, really, in how we think about value and control, offering new ways to manage assets directly. Okay, so we have a decent handle now on what crypto is. Let's switch gears to the practical stuff. How does Dr. Hou guide people on actually getting involved? The Crypto Millionaire book gives a pretty clear step-by-step approach to investing.
Yes, it's very practical. Step 1 is crucial. Pick a cryptocurrency exchange. Think of this as your gateway, and choosing the right one is vital. You need to look hard at security. Things like two-factor authentication, 2FA, is it standard? Do they use cold storage for most funds? Is there any insurance? Then, supported cryptocurrencies. Do they list the coins or tokens you're interested in? User experience matters too, especially if you're new. You don't want something super complex. And fees. You have to understand the fees, trading fees, withdrawal fees, deposit fees. They can eat into your profits. High liquidity is important so you can buy and sell easily without prices jumping around too much. And finally, regulation. Is the exchange compliant with local laws? It adds a layer of, well, protection and legitimacy. Every single one of these points is vital for your safety and potential success.
Makes sense. So building on that, step 2 is open an account. This usually involves basic registration, setting up a strong password, and then almost always identity verification. That's the KYC AML process. Know your customer, anti-money laundering. It's a regulatory thing, helps prevent illegal activity. It's standard for reputable exchanges. And for your own security, setting up two-factor authentication, 2FA, is non-negotiable. Maybe even look at things like withdrawal address whitelisting. Adds another hurdle for hackers.
Right, secure account setup is key. Then, step 3, fund your account. You go to your wallet on the exchange, find the specific crypto you want to deposit, and generate a unique address for that specific crypto. You absolutely have to double check, even triple check that address. Sending crypto to the wrong address, it's usually gone forever, seriously. Then you start the transfer from wherever your funds are, another wallet, maybe your bank. You'll get a transaction ID or TXID. It's like a tracking number you can use on a blockchain explorer to see where your transaction is. Then you wait for it to show up in your exchange account. Might take a few minutes, sometimes longer, depending on the network.
Okay, account funded. Step 4 is the exciting part. Purchase and sell cryptocurrencies. Dr. Hou explains different ways to place orders, like market orders execute immediately at the best available price. Good if you just want in or out quickly. Or limit orders, where you set the exact price you want to buy or sell at. Gives you more control, but your order might not fill if the price doesn't reach your target. And once you've built something, it's not, set and forget. You need to monitor your portfolio, keep an eye on things, stay updated on market trends. Exchanges usually provide tools for this.
And definitely don't forget step 5. Store your cryptocurrencies. This is about security after you buy. Dr. Hou makes a clear distinction. You've got hot wallets, these are online, connected to the internet. Convenient for trading small amounts, but more vulnerable to hacks. Then you have cold wallets, these are offline. Think hardware wallets, like specialized USB drives. Much, much more secure for holding larger amounts long term. They're often called the gold standard for storage. The smart strategy, which the book points out, is often using both. A little in a hot wallet for trading, the majority secured offline in a cold wallet. And back up your recovery phrase. That seed phrase is everything. Lose it, you lose your crypto. Write it down, store it securely offline, maybe in multiple places.
That's a ton of really practical advice. And the book wraps these steps up with some core key considerations for investing successfully. Dr. Hou keeps coming back to security, it's paramount. Diligent investment tracking, know what you hold and how it's doing. The power of diversification, don't put all your eggs in one basket, basically. Spread the risk. And just ongoing education and vigilance. The space changes fast, so you need to keep learning and stay alert. These aren't just tips, they're like essential habits.
Yeah, absolutely essential. Now, the book is really positive about the potential, but Dr. Hou is also very upfront about the potential risks and challenges. Chapter 5 really lays it out. Crypto investing can be profitable, but it's also, highly volatile and risky. It's definitely not a guaranteed path to riches. Being honest about that is crucial.
Totally agree. Yeah. And the book does a good job breaking down those security risks. You've got hacking, targeting exchanges or individual accounts, fraud like Ponzi schemes, fake initial coin offerings, ICOs, phishing emails trying to steal your logins, rug pulls where project teams vanish with the money, theft of personal information is a risk too, and just general vulnerabilities in these exchanges themselves. But it's not all doom and gloom. The book gives solid advice on how to protect yourself. Strong, unique passwords, always use 2FA, consider encrypted wallets, learn about common scams, stick to reputable exchanges, use cold storage for serious amounts, and just be skeptical if it sounds too good to be true.
It probably is. Exactly. And beyond your personal security, there are bigger picture issues. Regulatory challenges are a big one. The book calls it a global patchwork, which creates a lot of uncertainty. That uncertainty impacts prices, investor confidence, everything. And then there's the market volatility itself. Prices can swing wildly based on news, social media trends, general sentiment. It's not like the stock market. Connecting this out, these factors, regulation, volatility, they really shape how quickly, or even if, this technology gets widely adopted and trusted.
Right. So, okay, risks acknowledged. Let's shift to the more exciting part, the future outlook that Dr. Hu explores in Chapter 6. The potential applications seem huge, way beyond just trading coins. What stands out to you from her vision?
Oh, there's so much potential. Cross-border payments, for example. Imagine sending money internationally almost instantly with tiny fees. Think what that means for families sending money home or for small businesses trading globally. Huge impact, especially for people underserved by current banking. Then there's DeFi, decentralized finance, trying to rebuild lending, borrowing, insurance, trading, but without the banks. Putting users in control, that's potentially massive. And tokenization of assets, breaking down ownership of, say, a building or a piece of art into digital tokens you can buy and sell easily. That could open up investment opportunities in things that used to be only for the very wealthy. It's really about democratizing access in many ways. These applications could genuinely transform industries.
That all sounds incredibly promising. But being realistic, what are the big challenges and obstacles Dr. Hou points out that still need to be overcome for widespread adoption?
Yeah, it's important to keep our feet on the ground. That regulatory uncertainty we mentioned, still a major hurdle globally. Different countries, different rules. It makes things complex. Volatility scares off a lot of institutions and everyday users. Scalability is still an issue for some major blockchains like Bitcoin. They can't process transactions as fast as, say, Visa yet. Security threats are always evolving. Hackers get smarter. New vulnerabilities are found, especially in those complex smart contracts. And just general adoption hurdles, it can still seem technically complex for many people, and there's a big need for more education. Also, the book rightly touches on environmental sustainability. The energy use of proof-of-work mining has been a big criticism, but there's a positive shift towards more efficient proof-of-stake systems, and miners using renewable energy. That's becoming increasingly important.
So as we wrap up this deep dive and review of Crypto Millionaire, how to invest in cryptocurrency and build wealth, hopefully it's clear just how valuable this book can be. Dr. Hou's work isn't just theory. It's a really practical, essential guide for anyone looking to get into the crypto space. It equips you with the knowledge, the tools, the insights to navigate it confidently.
Absolutely. And it ties back to Dr. Shu Chen Hou's mission and Kokoshungsan Ltd's whole philosophy, making education accessible, empowering people financially. We really encourage you to keep learning, keep exploring this space. And if you want to dive deeper, get more resources, or grab your own copy of Crypto Millionaire, definitely visit Kokoshungsan.net. Kokoshungsan.net. As the book puts it, your path to financial freedom starts here.
The story of cryptocurrency, it's definitely still being written, and the people who learn and adapt now are the ones who will shape those next chapters. So the final thought we want to leave you with today is this. What role will you play in shaping the future of finance?
The silence of night, dreams whisper call. Through doubts and fears, find your inner throne. Every setback a chance to reclaim. Let your passion ignite, let it flame. Soar like a phoenix through darkest skies. Let your spirit shine, let your soul rise. Trials and lessons, every step a burn. With each stride, let your fire churn. In doubt's echo, find strength, stand tall. In adversity's face, defy and enthrall. Stumbles lead to peaks, challenges you seek. Every hurdle a lesson, every trial unique. Soar like a phoenix through darkest skies. Let your spirit shine, let your soul rise. Trials and lessons, every step a burn. With each stride, let your fire churn. Break free, leave chains behind. Embrace the unknown, heart refined. In every moment your greatness is sown. Your story's power, let it be known. Soar like a phoenix through darkest skies. Let your spirit shine, let your soul rise. Trials and lessons, every step a burn. With each stride, let your fire churn. Break free, leave chains behind. Embrace the unknown, heart refined. In every moment, your greatness is sown. Your story's power, let it be known. Soar like a phoenix, the darkest skies, let your spirit shine. Let your soul rise. House of lessons in the silence of night. Dreams whisper a call through doubts and fears. Find joy in the fall. Every setback a chance to reclaim. Let your passion ignite. Let it flame. Soar like a phoenix. The darkest skies. Let your spirit shine. Let your soul